Hello, my name is Vanessa Gaytan with Heartland Better Business Solutions, specializing in payroll, human resources, payment processing, and small business capital. And today I have with me President's Council member, Zach Schneiderman of Farmers Insurance. Hey, Zach.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks for
Zach is
having me
my,
today.
oh, of course, no problem. Zach is my dear client, and I wanted to take the time to have him share a little bit with the community what has changed in the insurance space in the last couple of months.
So, we've gone through a lot of changes and a lot of questions and concerns that we've dealt with clients. So, where previously the service level that our clients needed, things that came up, we're dealing with new things every day. From people are driving a lot less. They're worried about their income. Where so many people are worried about, can they afford what they have, or how can they extend their payments. But on a bigger level, the things that are changing are obviously the questions about our business income coverage. Are you covered for loss of business income due to COVID-19, which by and large has been a very difficult conversation because most companies and most insurance hadn't had policies that were designed for that, or had exclusions that specifically excluded that. Nobody ever saw something like this coming. We thought it was Hollywood makeup stories, and never thought it would be reality. But then on the other side, we're seeing things like there's a lot of questions as to how to come back to the business, and are we going to need special lines of coverage to cover employers for bringing people back.
Right. No, it makes a ton of sense. A lot to think about.
I mean, we're thinking about things we never had in our minds.
We never
before.
had to. Yeah, and with that being said, for the business owner, still kind of looking for a broker that they, know and trust. What is one key thing in commercial insurance to look for in choosing a broker, the right broker for a business?
I think a lot has to go with someone who understands your business. There's a lot of people out there who sell insurance, but they haven't been business owners and been in your shoes before. I always look for someone who can relate to what I'm going through, or can imagine what I'm going to need. And, as a business owner now, because I'm not just a corporate employee, I own my own business. I run my own business. I have my own staff, but I also came from doing that before. There's an understanding of business owners and business ownership. And I think that's a big difference.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You have a great way of relating. And the other really great thing that I've learned, from you, and from farmers in general is educating, right? Like just making sure that they have the right information.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot goes. I always want to deliver more than just insurance for someone. I want to be a relationship, and I want to either, whether it's connecting them to a business partner, or giving them advice that they might not be getting elsewhere. If I can use my background, my expertise, or just my school of hard knocks knowledge to help someone out, I'm going to at least point them in the right direction, tell them something they should be thinking about.
You and me both, and that's what makes us such great partners.
Absolutely.
Do share, what urged you initially? I know that we've been friends before, working together professionally, but what urged you to move over to Heartland, and what specifically urged you? The story I'm talking about, and what can other brokers or private insurance agencies, learn from that, and that maybe they don't know.
Well, I mean, I had originally been with, one of the big payroll companies that other people, know very well. And I was very clear with the folks is that I was looking for a relationship. And, they promise you all these relationships when they walk in the door and say, oh, no, we're going to have a relationship and we're going to do all these things. And I said, that's great. I said, I write insurance. I know you have, departments that might do that. And I'm very concerned that, I don't want to bring you my clients and find out that you're trying to sell my client services that I provide and introduce you with. And they said, oh no, that will never happen. We have a system, we put these things in. And sure enough, with both of these other payroll companies, I had my payroll with them. And, within a couple months, that sales rep had moved on somewhere else. They were no longer part of the company, or no longer my rep. And someone from their company was calling to sell me insurance services that I do myself. And I said, there's no way I can do business or trust you with my clientele if you're not going to be taking care of me in that way. And relationships are vital to me, and in maintaining the promises. When I sell insurance, I sell a piece of paper and a promise. So if I don't deliver the promise when you call me for that, that's an issue. But when you show me up front that you've now done something against our relationship, I don't feel like I can continue that relationship.
Sure. No, that I remember you sharing. That's got to be so frustrating. But thank you again for taking the time out of your day to share with the community and to join me on this call. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for watching. Again, Vanessa Gaytan with Heartland Better Business Solutions, entrepreneurs respectfully serving entrepreneurs. Have a great day. You know, you got to do the awkward.